Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 21st episode of Tate no Yuusha no Nariagari. So, last episode we finally finished off the evil Pope, took him down. However, Naofumi is a little bit banged up himself, and the Queen may or may not be able to help with that. I think she was implying that she could at the end of last episode. The Queen seems pretty great, so let's just get into it and see if she's able to kiss Naofumi's boo-boos and make them better. So, 3, 2, 1, play. A boat that does not look like it's ready for sail. This seems kind of familiar. Did we have a similar shot to that earlier on in the series, like very early on? Must be some sort of, yeah, but I was about to say, it must be some sort of imagination sequence because, I mean, Nafumi's like this, so he seems he seems alive though, so that's a good sign. You wake up to a bunch of girls sleep on your bed, and that's the first thing you say. Oof. Gotcha. Wow, Melty is more worried than I thought she'd be. She's the newest member of the group. And yet she seemed the most worried. Okay, sounds... Seems to have done the job. Well, it was a rough time, buddy. Time heals all wounds. But, yeah, that was pretty bad. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that... Yeah. It's nice to see you. I am aware. I have several things to tell you. For one, you did not spank one of your daughters nearly enough. Yeah, kinda got that impression. No, we need to talk about this. Yeah, but we already know that things did not quite go like that. Miller Mark already summoned all four of them. Yeah, other countries might not have appreciated that. So that's why you were gone, busy doing real work. Oh, that's a great way to put it. Apparently that did not help much. Okay, well, that explains that. Say at the... Well, she's in front of her mother, the queen. Yeah, I mean, it's to be expected. Yeah, they're getting along pretty well, I would say. She's enjoying that. Yeah, what did the Shield Hero specifically do to piss people off so much in the past? Well, besides him having the shield, yeah. You don't gotta tell me that. That would have been a much different anime if he was summoned there. Well, it's nice to have an ally with power. Oh? What are we talking here? 500 gold pieces, that's not bad. Yes. uh. Oh. Well then. Not sure how excited Nafumi is to be alone with a royal member, but it's a queen, so it's fine. I don't blame him. Still a ways to go, I'm sure. Do I have to? Well, I only go if this is where... if we can deal out punishments for them. Yeah, but they're both in need of some punishing. Glad the queen is so reasonable and understanding. It's a nice change of pace. Although, again, if I was Naofumi, I would not trust Malty's mother. Good job. Amazing. Blew my mind. You know, just adult business. Well, Raftalius for the idea, clearly. But... I don't know, I have trouble taking what anyone says in the show at face value, so I can't get that excited. I feel like something might go wrong. I do trust the queen to have good intentions, but... This is a dream, right? Yeah, there's no way this would actually be happening. I don't think it's gonna go this far. It's even though I know this isn't real, it's still satisfying to watch. Might want to change the sheets. Not for me. Probably your pants. That would be something though, wouldn't it? First, I would want the queen to spank Malty several times before the guillotine came down. You know, while she's still in it. I think that would be better, but still, I could live with that punishment. No need to be a jerk. That's kind of a funny scream, though. Hopefully we're not walking into some sort of trap. Like I said, I want to trust the queen. No, fortunately. She may or may not have had her head cut off. Who knows? uh... I guess we'll see. It's so cute. Well, they're probably being punished. Or about to be punished. Well, they do very much look like they're in punishment mode. They got chains. This is great. This is great to see. You tell him. Tell him, Queen. A trial? Oh, this is great. It took so many episodes to get to this point, but it's so satisfying now that it's finally here. Yes. This episode better not end before it gets good. She's not being cruel enough. You shut up. Just shut up. Yes, good job. Oh, this is so satisfying to watch. I'm hard as a rock right now. A slave crest, okay. That seems fitting. You are so full of it. Just... Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I hope it hurts. What I want to hear. You sure did not get this in Nafumi's trial. That is pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Good. Thank you. I'm so glad that's now on her. That is the one thing that caused me to doubt, but... Yeah, I remember that. Any words to say about that? There we go. Come on, keep lying, Multi. I love it. And again... There we go. One more time. That is the obvious crime, yes. She did all those things. It's pretty bad. Oh, this is so good. So yeah, I wonder how long it will take for Motoyasu to fully give up on Mine's innocence. That was supposed to be split among the countries. He did not do that. Here we go, the real meat of it, where everything started. And boom, proven to be a big fat liar. Oh, damn. Well, that sounded painful. And everyone's seeing this too. Good luck on that one. This is so good. And boom, one more. Anything to say to that, Motoyasu? I mean, nothing unpleasant about any of this. Well, I feel plenty better, so... I know I am. I want to get that spanking. Oof. Man, I can't believe you were still going. I know you're a pathological liar, but still. And how did that work out for you? Seriously, what would getting rid of the shield hero actually help? Nothing. I don't know how you're that stupid. Seems like it. Guilty of all charges, right? Oh, status. I got excited when I saw strip them, but then she had status at the end. Karma sucks, doesn't it? But justice seems to be being served, so I feel great. You tell him. She did. She's seen a lot. Oh, don't remind me of that. I'm in such a good mood. Don't ruin it for me. We really are going this far. I'm actually kind of surprised that's almost exactly what Naofumi thought. I'm genuinely a little bit surprised they're taking it this far. I thought maybe some prison time, but we're going straight to the guillotine. Okay. I still want my spanking before the head comes off, but I won't be too greedy on that. Off with their heads. I have no sympathy for you, so... No. Nothing he can do for you. So we're really gonna just do this? Or is something gonna stop them at the last seconds? Really? Their last resort? Man, how far she's fallen is great. Of course he had to try to stop it. Does he have an alternative punishment in mind? Well, I don't disagree. He's actually walking down there. Okay, where are you going with this? Oh wow, Naofumi. Oh man, this is something. Oh, let's hear it. Okay, that's definitely fitting. I mean, you can't argue with that. Yeah, that works. I have no complaints with that idea. I still want my spanking, though. Is that negotiable? Man, the look on her face is priceless. Of course. I've got kind of chills. Yeah, let's just throw those away. They're no good. She is pretty incredible. She is definitely worthy to wear the crown of this country. Yeah. Did not change anything? That would be nice, but I don't know how willing he is. I figured. Oh. Cool. Well, yeah, I can't monopolize the heroes. We're not the Melromark heroes, we're the world heroes, you know? Well, I still think well, you know what I think. But I don't think we're gonna get that. Oh well. I would have loved it, but... Whew. Do your best. That's just who he is. Oh. Are you okay? Uh... Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I guess it's a good thing things ended the way they did. Well, yeah. People. Fans, okay. Making a path. Such different treatment than the beginning of the show. But yeah. The old lady. Belty, so you are gonna say something or come with us? uh... You're welcome. It's so happy. Everyone's so happy. It's great to see. I remember, I can never forget that. Because I did go into the show completely blind. I did not know anything about it, any plot, any controversy, like nothing at all. I just watched it, so it had a pretty big impact on me what happened to him. Indeed. This feels like the last episode. I don't think it is, though. Are we even gonna get the ED, or is that just it? That's just it. Okay. That was the 21st episode of The Shield Hero. And yeah, there's 25 episodes total, so we do have 4 more episodes to do something. I don't know what exactly. Guess we'll find out, though. And yeah, like I said, this was a very satisfying episode to watch. Now, the queen, obviously, she was able to get Naofumi all fixed up, you know, was in bed recovering. And that's good. And she clearly wants to make amends with Naofumi, wants him to be on their side and help their country and all that. And also just letting him know everything that's kind of happened, you know. We've gotten hints about a lot of this, like, you know, Fitolia, whatever the Filial Queen was called. She talked to Naofumi about that, how the heroes were being kind of monopolized by Melromark and they're supposed to be for everyone. And we got some clarifications and expanded on that with the Queen. basically they were in talks. You know, they had the idea of each country summoning one hero, which seems completely reasonable to me. But then Melormark went ahead and just summoned all four. So the other countries probably weren't a big fan of this, but we didn't really get much into that. Like, we haven't really seen much of other countries hating Melormark, have we? Like, I don't think so. To be fair, we haven't got much of other countries in general, but we haven't really seen much of that, so it doesn't really, the concept doesn't really feel too real, but I do believe them, so that's the thing. And just the Queen was not a big fan of any of that. Apparently, she has been around dealing with that just this whole time, which left the king, don't remember his name. When they said the king's name, I was like, who was that in my head? And then they attached king to the name. I was like, oh, so I guess that's the king's name, but I don't remember. But yeah, she talked to Naofumi about being able to, you know, clear his name and have this big thing at the castle. And she did it, you know? They were all there. The heroes weren't exactly sure what they were there for, but they found out pretty soon. I don't know if Motoyasu was ready for how that was going to go. But the queen was there, sitting in her rightful chair, and just brings in the king and Malty, who are already in like cuffs and all that. So yeah, things moved more quickly than I thought they would in this. So they were pretty surprised to see them being treated like criminals like that, but that's what they are. They're criminals. They conspired against the country and all that, and basically try to ruin the country, really, with their actions. Just, especially with the king's grudge against the shield hero, basically almost ruining everything. Because, you know, you kind of need all four heroes to defend the world. If Naofumi was just like, you know what, screw you guys, I'm not going to fight anyone, and you only had 3 heroes to work with, you'd probably be boned. So I really don't know where in the king's head he thought it was a good idea to alienate the shield hero and treat him like that. I don't understand how anybody could be that stupid. I mean, I guess stupid is not stupid, it's not the best word for it. Short-sighted, blind, I don't know. But the point is, it's just stupid. It was not a good plan at all. But it doesn't matter because his plans failed, you know? The shield hero got his name recovered and all that because of this. The queen just set up a full-on trial here, very reminiscent of what happened to Naofumi, except much more fair and just, and actual crimes that have been committed that they're there to you know, answer for. And of course, Motoyasu, being the lapdog that he is, tried to defend mine to the bitter end, but, you know, at a certain point, he kind of had to accept it as well. What was really nice about this trial scene was putting the slave mark curse thing on her, so she really couldn't lie, you know? She had to be completely honest, and since she's a pathological liar, that meant she suffered a lot of pain, which meant that I suffered a lot of happiness, really. Well, suffer is not a good word for it, I guess. Experienced a lot of happiness as a result. It was great to watch that, you know. I didn't quite get the spanking I'd wanted, but I can live with what I got, you know. What I got was still pretty satisfying. Definitely. So, I mean, that was most of the trial. Just kept asking Malty questions. She kept lying. She kept experiencing pain. I mean, what more you could really ask for this from the scene, really? And, you know, eventually the king got to answer some questions as well, and yeah, he's clearly not apologetic at all for his crimes, and there's no justice for them, or there's no mercy for them, is what I meant to say. So they have to, you know, answer for their crimes. And then we actually got to see the guillotines, and Naofumi's dream was basically coming true. Like, when I saw Naofumi's dream and the guillotines and all that, I thought to myself, yeah, right, things aren't gonna be that serious. Like, maybe just you know, suffering some prison time or something. But I guess death penalty was on the table. So yeah, we actually had to see them be marched out to them, put their heads in them, and Malty just having no dignity at all, just begging for Motoyasu to help her. When he turns around, she's like, "No, Fumi-sama, help me!" And just like, no, just no. But in the end, he did kind of help her. I mean, it was more help the queen, as we found out later on, but it did still save her life at the end of the day. So I guess it was still helping her to an extent. But yeah, the entire scene was great. But I especially like Naofumi just walking down there like a boss, being like, you know what, these guys are scumbags. She has pretty thick skin. The blade might not even cut that fat neck of hers. So, you know, maybe we should do something else. I have an idea. Give them a couple nicknames, which neither of them seem to be big fans of. But I just love the look on Malty's face. Just in regards to that, it was just wonderful. Honestly, couldn't think of a better name personally. Just I think Naofumi really hit the nail on the head. You could tell he knows her well to be able to come up with just such a perfect fitting nickname for her. Well, that's her real name now, so that's just her new official name. So yeah, I think people will now be able to understand the kind of person she is just when she introduces herself to them. They won't have to like get to know her like Naofumi did. They could just hear her name and they already kind of have a feel for what she's like. So I think that's a pretty good decision, pretty good punishment. Even if I would have changed things a little bit or added something to it, I'd still think it was pretty high quality punishment nonetheless. Even if it wasn't exactly how I would have handled it, I think it was pretty well done, I guess is kind of what I'm trying to say. But yeah, just seeing her neck in that thing and squirming around and shaking, it was great to see. It was great to see. It's been a long time coming to see some real punishment for that person. So, but it's all been worth it just to watch that. So, I was starting to lose hope that we'd eventually get a scene like that, but we got it, and it was great. So, yeah, I feel pretty happy right now. I feel like I could open a bottle of champagne and celebrate. So, if only I had one. I'll just have to sell it for my water bottle with tap water in it. So, that's how a poor person celebrates, by the way. So, just so you know. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the episode. I mean, there's nothing really not to like. Just there was so much suffering from people that deserved it, so much happiness from people that deserved it. I really just fantastic all around. Just seeing all the smiles and blushing and tears of joy and happiness, like on Melty and stuff. It's all pretty wonderful. I don't know how much more I really had to say on it. But this really did feel like this could have been the end of the show. You know, obviously it wouldn't have been the end of the complete story because this is an adaptation, so it's not going to complete the full story that was never on the table. But as far as ending off like a first season, this would have been a perfect way to do it. So I'm a little bit surprised they didn't. So I'm kind of wondering what the actual final of the show will be. So hopefully it's good as well. Oh, my cat scratched on the door. That's what that sound was. Well, I'm pretty much done with this anyway. I've said everything I really need to say. Great episode. It was worth the wait. I loved it. Good stuff. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.